Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we're going over New York Comic Con 2024, Funko Pop leaks and rumors, and we have some crazy stuff. Now guys, technically we are still about 2 months out until New York Comic Con. It is taking place October 17th through the 20th of this year, and I believe tickets are already on sale. You can check the website for that though. However, from these three accounts, we did actually get an early list of some possible exclusives we could see. Just know that these aren't officially confirmed until Funko does announce them though. Now as for the question of the day, what is a Funko Pop that you would love to see at NYCC this year? Okay, before we get started, we do actually have a quick video sponsor. Do you like signed Funko Pops? Or Grail Funko Pops? Or maybe you're into rare NFT Funko Pops? Well guess what? The Whatnot app has all of them. If you're looking to buy your favorite Funko Pops or even sell some Funko Pops you own, the Whatnot app has you covered. They're a live auction app and website where you can do this and sell other cool collectibles too. I'm also here to tell you guys that I'm actually going live on Whatnot on August 31st at 5 p.m. EST. I'm going to have grails as well as exclusives and free giveaways. And in that show, I'll have Funko Pops from anime, as well as horror, DC and Marvel, and so much more guys. So make sure to use my Whatnot link down below in the description box or in the pinned comment. That'll get you a free $15 off your first purchase if you're a new user. And make sure to bookmark the show. I hope to see you there. Alrighty, so jumping into things, let's go ahead and start off with Coraline here. So for Coraline, we do actually have Coraline with the dowsing rod. I don't specifically remember exactly what the dowsing rod is though, so excuse me, I haven't seen this movie in literal years. However, recently it did actually have another theatrical run, and I think it made like $20 million, which is just crazy for that, for the 15-year anniversary, which is great for the movie. Nonetheless though, as you saw recently, we actually did get a new Coraline wave with like a couple new characters, as well as Coraline in the tunnel as a deluxe, which was neat, and then now an NYCC exclusive. I wouldn't be surprised if this one does end up coming. Next up for Pop Video Games, we do have Sonic the Hedgehog and we have Metal Knuckles here. I think this one's going to look great, especially next to Sonic, the Metal Sonic Pop we already have, and I'm hoping that this one will have a metallic design to it. Now, more Pop Video Games includes Pokemon here, and we do have a 10-inch Dialga. So we already actually got first looks at this a couple weeks ago from a Reddit user there, and the Pop looks really cool, honestly. I'm especially glad that it's in that 10-inch design, and we've gotten so much 10-inch Pokemon convention exclusives that I would not be surprised to see this one. Now, I believe the next Comic-Con we have after NYCC should actually have Palkia as well, since we did see the prototype mold for that one, so stay tuned, you'll have both. For DC fans, we have the Joker here, and this will be the Joker with the crown there. So, definitely kind of interesting here because we already have the Emperor Joker where they have a crown. However, I did see some comments of people saying that this is going to be the Batman Who Laughs variation of Joker with the crown. I don't know exactly what that means for any fans who did read the comic. If you can let us know exactly what that might be or look like if it is that specific character. But either way, I guess another Joker Pop is cool, but we do have a lot. It would have been nice to see a new DC character though. For Star Wars fans from The Force Awakens, we do have Kylo Ren here where he's hooded. That's all it pretty much said, so I'm assuming it's probably going to be with the lightsaber, maybe an action pose and just the hood up. Next up, coming from the Muppets, we do have the animal with the drum set there. I think this one's going to look amazing, I'm sure. He already looks crazy in the photo. I don't really follow a lot of Muppets content though, but usually they always look really good and people love the Muppets, so I'm sure this one will be a hit for sure. And I'm curious to see how this kind of turns out because it didn't label it as like a deluxe or a 6-inch pop at all. I'm assuming it's just going to be a 4-inch pop with a tiny drum set with it. Another pop animation we do have includes Care Bears here, and we do have the Share Bear. So it didn't say a specific action pose or anything like that, just the Share Bear for now. Coming from the Netflix series The Sandman, we do actually have a Dream with his Raven. I'm assuming like a Pop and Buddy situation, probably sitting on his shoulder or something. Now, I do think this is actually a really good choice. Am I gonna buy this? No. Here's why. That show was so disturbing. I did not even finish it. It was good up until a certain point. The diner scene. That disturbed me a lot, among other things in the show, but I was watching it with my wife Bailey, for those who do know and don't know, and we had to turn it off. Like, usually I am not disturbed by things, and I can watch gory movies or, you know, action movies with a lot of violence and all that, but like, this one, like, I've never just had to turn something off and not want to watch it anymore. Has anybody else gotten that feeling from this show? Let me know. Either way though, I do think this is a great pop to be made for sure because it was very popular and I believe the books were very popular too. Now our last few possible reveals today include anime here. First up for One Piece, we do have Cordone here. So excited to see this one finally be made. Definitely one of my favorite characters. If you haven't seen that specific art yet, I won't go too into it. However, he is such a cool character, and you will love him as soon as you meet him if you haven't yet. Definitely a lot more they could do from the Dressrosa arc, though, I will say. Because technically the first Dressrosa pop we got was Doflamingo, and then the next one was actually, what am I trying to say? Sugar. Sugar, the recent SDCC exclusive that we did get. And then now we're getting Cordone. Plenty of other great characters they could make, like Rebecca or the Toy Soldier, for example. Would just love to see variations of that too. But hey, Cordone is a fantastic addition to that set. Plus, we also have mystery minis, if you don't know, of specific characters from that arc, so you guys can look into those too. But again, guys, with him being in my top 10 favorite characters, very excited to see how this one turns out. Next up for Dragon Ball Z fans, we do have a brand new character, and that is Deura here with his sword. Actually very excited for this one too. Love the fact that it's a new character for Dragon Ball, especially from the Majin Buu arc. Can't wait to see how this one turns out. And there's plenty of other characters they really could do. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen Babidi just yet. Moving on for Bleach fans, we do have a brand new Ulquiorra pop of Ulquiorra with his wings there. Love this look for him. I don't think it's going to be specifically this image of him using his power there. That's just a reference image I was using. We'll see in the final design, but I think this is great. The original Ulquiorra pop is fantastic, so this variation will look great next to him. For Naruto fans, we have another tailed beast here, and that's Matatabi here, the two tails. Definitely one of the cooler looking tailed beasts for sure. And it's expected to be a 6-inch pop with a glow-in-the-dark feature there. That's going to look so freaking cool. I do also hope it does have the colored eyes there. So the last one we actually got was the Son Goku 10-inch pop. And then if you remember correctly, the first ever tailed beast was Kurama, obviously, as a 6-inch pop. So it feels weird. There's this inconsistency going on again where these tailed beasts are huge. All of them realistically should be 10-inch pops. I would prefer them as 6-inch pops though, just because 10-inch boxes are just huge and unnecessary to store. However, I do agree that they should be in that 10-inch design too. Nonetheless though, as I said, it's basically a 6-inch pop, Kurama, 10-inch for Son Goku, and now another 6-inch of Matatabi. It's like, what is going on here for sure? So the boxes just side by side for the tailed beasts are going to look super weird. Nonetheless though, here's hoping that the pop itself does look great. That'll be the main selling point, obviously. But I'm definitely here for Funko making all of the tailed beasts. I think this could be an amazing collection. Next up for Demon Slayer fans, we do have the Spider Demon Father here. So not as exciting as some of the other anime ones for sure. I'm not really sure why we're getting this one. The Spider Demon one, okay, it had a glow chase variation. That made it sell very, very well. Sold out multiple times. The Spider Demon Father, it's just, again, just like the mother, it really wasn't necessary to be made. They're still milking Season 1 when we should be on Season 2 and 3 by now. Obviously, we are on Season 2, but more so focusing on those seasons versus going all the way back to Season 1. It's like, they're like, oh, how can we milk it just one last time? And I'm sure we're going to get probably 5 more in the future. But it's just, this is probably not going to sell crazy great, I'd have to guess. Even as a con exclusive, I still stand by that if Spider Demon Mother did not have a chase variation, she would still be sitting on shelves. And I'm not knocking her pop by any means. The glow was really cool on the pop, as well as the pop was very beautifully detailed. These are just characters that we don't need as pops. Of course though, some people agree, some people disagree, which is perfectly fine. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this Spider Demon Father and if you're gonna pick this up. Now guys, that pretty much covers all of the current NYCC 2024 leaks and rumors. Let me know in the comments below which ones you're most excited about. And don't worry guys, if you didn't see anything here that you're excited about, we have a ton more coming for sure. Usually NYCC does have less than SDCC, so don't expect as many as there, but we should have at least maybe 10 to 20 more, I'd guess. For the final portion of this video though, I did want to go over a couple pops that I would love to see announced at the con, however I don't think we will see them. However, the first one is from Bleach, and we do have Aizen here. So this is Aizen kind of sitting on his throne in his, different look. I don't really know specifically what you call that. I like to call it Chad Aizen. But either way, him in this look will look amazing. We recently just got an Aizen pop announced not too long ago, and it looks great. I just prefer this look more. Another one is from Dragon Ball Z from that Majin Buu saga, and this is Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But I want an updated version, not just glow in the dark like they did of the regular GameStop exclusive. I want this one where he does have some blood, cuts, and bruises. He looks a little more battle-worn, and then he does have an aura around him that does glow like they've been doing with some of the recent Dragon Ball pops. I love the Super Saiyan 3 transformation so much. It's literally one of my favorite transformations to date. Ultra Instinct's great. Super Saiyan Blue, Red, fantastic. Super Saiyan 4 is even amazing. That's probably my second or third favorite. But Super Saiyan 3 is my all-time #1 favorite out of all of these. It is just the best, craziest look for him. Another anime choice I did have was Lelouch from Code Geass. I love Code Geass, one of my favorite animes of all time. I recently got 2 really cool statues that I have yet to unbox. I need to, for my wife for my birthday. So excited for those, but just in general, both of us love Code Geass, and I eventually would love to see a Lelouch pop, even if it's a con exclusive. Another selection I did have comes from DC Comics, and we do have Green Arrow. Green Arrow is one of my favorite DC heroes. He does not get enough respect. We need to put some respect on my man's name. I just really want an updated version from the original comic one we did actually get. We do have live action pops of Stephen Amell's, which is really great. I own the set, love the show. But I would just love to see an updated comic book look for him. And the final pop I would love to see announced at NYCC, even though it might not happen, is Penny Parker here from Into the Spider-Verse. I was very sad that we never got her just because she's so freaking cool in her mech. It was just such a weird thing to not make. I don't know if it was a licensing thing to where they couldn't get it made, or maybe the mold just wouldn't work, but eventually I would love to see her given they're still making pops from both these movies. Now that's everything I have for you guys today. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you did enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome patrons of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.